Now, your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Well, folks, there was plenty of sunshine today, and temperatures right about where they should be for this time of year. Got up into the mid-70s. We're going to continue to warm up as we go forward through the rest of the week. I'll get into that in a second, but let's enjoy the beautiful view here from the Prineville Reservoir. And you can see it looks like there's maybe that's a canoe out there in the middle of the reservoir, but overall things looking pretty nice as the sun is just dancing off the water there in the left side of your screen. And here's what it looks like in and around our traffic cameras through the area. Sisters, Redmond, Madras Bend, Prineville, Lapine, all moving smoothly. A little bit of volume traffic there in Redmond and in Bend, but overall a quiet afternoon traffic-wise as well. Now we have some fires to discuss. We have the Foley Ridge Fire and the Emigrant Fire. 32,000 plus acres of the Emigrant Fire, and the Foley Ridge Fire is only about 450. But the good news for us is that when there is the smoke coming up from the Foley Ridge Fire, which is the one that's really producing some smoke, it is currently blowing away from the region. Even overnight tonight, we're going to be seeing that smoke head towards the valley as opposed to into the high desert. So we are not seeing the smoke from that. So the air quality is green across the board. So we have a summer feel to the region this week with temperatures in the 80s today, mid-70s, 80s start tomorrow. Cool start Tuesday, upper 30s and low 40s. It was a crisp start today in the Sisters area. They were in the upper 20s. Breezy at times. It's noticeable winds, but not overwhelming. So it is going to be just a nice breeze moving things about. High pressures in control at the surface and up high in the sky. This area of high pressure is keeping some of the cloud cover and storms well off to the east, and this cloud cover you see over in the Pacific will move up into Canada. So here's the big picture. The ridge remains in place. This is what I've drawn in here. This orange line goes all the way up into the Yukon. And here's what we have for as far as Tuesday is concerned. Oregon takes on this summer feel with really very little in the way of cloud cover and temperatures in the 80s. On Wednesday, very little change, although the ridge is starting to move a bit, heading off to the east. And then on Thursday, we're still warm, but that ridge does start to show signs of moving off to the east, opening the door for maybe some more cloud cover coming in on Friday. Future track winds, we are on the light side as far as winds are concerned. Here's the Foley Ridge Fire. Just put that in there for you. Here's how we move forward in time. Again, winds are variable, coming from numerous different directions. Good news is that really not tracking anything other than the Foley Ridge and Emigrant Fires, and those are pushing winds, or those winds are pushing the smoke away from us. So we're looking pretty quiet moving forward. So let's talk about some numbers. So we got going on now. 75 degrees right now in Bend. Look how dry it is. 16% relative humidity. The lower the number, drier the air. It's even drier than that in Redmond with 14% relative humidity. We have 70 in Sun Rivers, 67 in Sisters, 78 in Warm Springs. The lows tonight are going to drop us into sub-freezing for about an hour. In the Lapine area, you got some perishable plants on the porch. You might want to bring them in. 35 in Sun Rivers, crisp as well. 37 in Sisters is also on the cool side. Future track highs tomorrow, 70s and 80s. Normally we should be in the mid-70s, but we will be in the low 80s. 85 with the summer feel on Wednesday and 84 on Thursday, warm and breezy. We get down into the low 80s on Saturday. Not much in the way of wet weather for the next several days.